Hello. How's everybody doing? I think really quickly. Grab this. Put on headphones. And slide over. We're doing stone, wood, metal. So we'll start with the top here. How's everybody? Well, just gotta work. Gotta work. What I mean? After this, I have a bunch of other stuff that I need to do, so I can't be too. I can't have too much exertion on this. I don't want too much exertion on this. I mean, why did I do that? Because I'm dumb. That's why. Don't. How's everybody? Or anything that anybody here is interested in art-wise by any chance? I feel like I could take the opportunity of this stream to talk a little bit more about some art decisions. But that being said, we already do a lot of that, and I'm sure you guys have heard me talk ad nauseum about all types of art stuff already, so Ralph Steedman. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. Some fun stuff.
That's my girl.
Oh, that was super loud. Let's turn that down a bit. Oh yeah, that's what I need to do. Daniel May asks, what is a trim sheet? This is Daniel May from YouTube. Let me answer that in just 2 seconds. I'm just gonna open up this thing here. There we go. F London followed. I hope you find value in some of my work and some of the streams. Good. What is a trim sheet? So essentially, what we want to do is have a atlas that we can. All right. Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. There's a better way of explaining this. So if you have like a building, right? Maybe I'll do a little illustration as well. Here. Here's. So we have our building, right? And it's all. Here's your building. It's just like a basic box. And it has a house on it, or the roof on it, right? So essentially what a trim sheet is this house needs to be made in 3D, and that 3D needs to be unwrapped so that we can take a 2D image, right, and put it onto said house, right? And so usually, you know, like this face or whatever would be a 2D image. So you can paint like a window on there or something, or a door, right? And maybe this one don't want the door, you just want a window, right? So you have to essentially set these out on a place so that here's one face of the house on a 2D image, right? And here's the second face of the house on another image. This isn't ideal, right? But this is just a way a UV works. Here's the roof, right? And then you could add the roof or whatever, roof texture. What a trim sheet is essentially doing is it is these elements. So like, let's say I wanted a little bit at the bottom, maybe I wanted a little bit here on these corners, right? And a trim sheet is a universal layout where we have drawings in a certain theme, in this case Night Harbor, that it goes, here is the theme for Night Harbor's stone, here's the theme for Night Harbor's brick. We'll swap back over to here. Stone, wood, metal, tile, stone, wood, metal, tile, stone, wood, metal, and we end there. We don't do tile again. But essentially, we're able to then take that element that's the 2D texture, and because these are always going to be in the same place, we're able to take that same geometry, right, and we'll be able to apply a different texture to it if we so want to. So let's say these are Night Harbor buildings, and we can go, okay, we want stone here, we want wood here, we want metal here, going across certain areas like that and that, right? So we got if we changed out this building and we wanted this building to then be a goblin building, right? And then we change up the geometry a bit or whatever, right? Those trim sheets would still be universal, and I would have a different texture here for Night Harbor, from Night Harbor. So I would do this exact same thing in the exact same layout, and we don't have to do this whole unwrapping thing again. It's just, hey, use this. My audio is really low. Alright, sorry about that. So, Daniel May, that's what a trim sheet is. I just boosted up my audio a little bit. Hopefully, that's a little bit better. That's true. It's true, I am just a little goblin. I'm just a level 1 goblin. Dude. I should have that. I should have that as one of the like a redeem or something. By the way, Bandit, the illustration you got me to do came up today. I was like, I let Sean know, I'm like, if you see any images of like related to you done by me coming up, know that it wasn't my fault. And I didn't show him it either because I thought it would be funny if he found it out like later, which is it's even more funny. He might just easily, you know, if he wants to find it, he'll find it, right? It's not like we're hiding it or anything. No, I don't think he'll hate it. He's a funny guy. Yeah. It is very funny. I don't stand behind the message. But it is funny. Let's go all the way across here. Now this one I'm gonna try and make a little bit, not a little bit, a lot more worn, I think. This specific trim, I want to have it feel like, and so I'll just like it's crumbling a bit. Because we don't have much of that yet. Also, hey Snob, what's up? You always shout me out. Always, and it's so great. I just suck at shouting out. So I feel like I am obligated to Snob Goblin. Mostly because you're a goblin. Rep. You guys go check his channel out if you guys appreciate goblins. Yeah, exactly. Just another day of dealing with cat piss and other small fries. Oh, small fires. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Thought it was he would multiple little cats or something. I think the next goal would be a doodle of Goblin feasting upon the corpse of a certain lizard man or ranger. Do not. Don't do that. How much points do you have? Don't do it. Colette, anything but that, please. I don't want to antagonize the team, okay? Just chill out on that shit. Please. I don't I love you guys. But I don't want everybody to hate me by the end of it. They're like, "What the fuck is this?" Don't listen to him. Don't look at him, look at me. Oh, speaking of, 1 second. Oops, there. Hello. I'm back. I always forget, because it's not that important to this stream. Hold on. I just got the loudest notifications. I think I need to... There we go. But if you have something else to let in your mind, I'd rather that be hit. Don't let Bandit have all the fun for you. You know what I mean? A stick figure it is. God. You guys, I did this to like avoid the worst. You know? The worst suggestions. Oh god. Hey, Snob, are you gonna be streaming later tonight? You think? Probably? Cool. Well, if I'm still streaming by the time that you're streaming, expect a raid. And everybody, you better fucking go follow and hang out with him for at least a little bit. I don't feel any pressure to, except I won't like you anymore. No, I mean, I'm talking to my chat, not you. I'm a bad influence, I'm sorry. Oh. Now the question is, do I want to sneak some design in here, like some sort of designed element that the people of Night Harbor were like, oh yeah, this is cool. Do I want to do that? Be a simple I've done the waves so much. Maybe I could. No, it doesn't feel. Let me take a look at some other stuff here. Let's go with. Okay. Holy shit. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Maybe I could. No, that doesn't look good at all. Let me add the much needed highlight to all these cracks and crevices. Or something. That works. So, by the way, if anyone wanted to get really good at texture art, not really good. I don't want to. Whatever. If you wanted to practice your texture art, a lot of it is just defining a little bit of, in my opinion, a lot of it is just defining a lot of outlines, contrast. So anytime that you see me paint, like, it seems obvious, but a lot of people don't do this, where they'll noodle like this. So they'll be drawing, and it looks like I'm drawing nothing, right? It's because you're noodling, right? You might be like adding a little bit of something, but you're noodling. And so that means is that every time you draw something, right, every line, it's like it has enough contrast so it actually reads as something. So you've done something to the painting. Sounds obvious. A lot of people, including myself, have fallen for this, where you're just noodling. where you look at your painting, like, or your drawing or whatever, you know, after a while, and you're like, the hell did I change? You know? Or I've been working on this part for so long. No need to work on the part for so long if you just do the next thing. Make it contrast. If you make it contrast, then you're pretty good. You're well off. Save my work. Alright, now we look back, and that looks pretty fucking good, actually. Already, that looks really good. We just need like a little bit of value shift here. Oh, hold on, maybe it's down here. Yeah. I will do a soft brush. Nicodemus, how goes it? Filter, sharpen, smart sharpen. Look at that. Look how much it just brought all those details out. Smart sharpen on these sort of things. Super good. Super good. Don't wait. No. Hit me up with a doodle. See if I care. See if I'll do it. Kidding. I'll do it. Not your damn monkey. I am your monkey at this moment. Custom Doodle says out of stock? What? Hold on, let me check this. What is it? Once every... What? Oh. I did one last night, I think. Like, technically within 24 hours. Oh, okay. How do I fix this? In 3 hours, it comes back. Damn. Hours and 13 minutes. Am I gonna be maybe streaming in 3 hours and 13 minutes? Be a 3 hour and a half stream. Huh. Alright, let me figure this out. Okay, here we go. We'll do 12 hours instead. Alright, you should be good. And it should prompt you to type something up. So type something up. Nicodemus, you're good to go. It should. I think I saved it. I don't want to I've robbed you too many times of this opportunity.
You've received a new quest card.
No prompt, sir. What? What? Hold on. As in, like, there's no prompt? Or, because then you could have just redeemed the 7,500 one. Or do you mean that it didn't prompt you? You gotta let me know, because this is the second one and it might be fucked up. Oh, you're not giving a prompt to ask you. Alright, well, in that case, something needs to happen here. Require to enter text. Okay. Alright, what is it that you want? And I'll do a little thing. So we get it. Type it up. Take gold and run. So, a goblin stealing something? Goblin is stealing something? Stealing some gold? Some gold? Given me your take on the camel tar. Alright, so we're gonna have a goblina and a camel tar. Second. This is so. Alright. Oh, I can't really do that. Okay. Let's see. So, we're gonna have a... Because it has to be Goblina themed, we're gonna have Goblina riding a camel tar. How am I gonna do this? Oh, alright, here we go. Yeah. How are we gonna have... Let's see. I need to change this a slight bit. Oh yeah, there we go. In terms of two people doing it, making those changes or making requests or whatever, part of me is okay with it. Gotta get rid of that. sitting too low on it? Now we actually have to do the camel part. The actual... This probably work like that. Alright, now we actually have to figure out what else going on here. I think the pumps are a little bit too big. So I'll calm down on those, I think. Oh, that's better. Probably look up what a camel looks like. Alright. This is just from memory. I've drawn a camel once before. The camel before was one hump, I think. I think Goblin has to be much higher up. Alright, now we need to address the actual problem, which is what do camel ears look like? Let me take a look at a camel. Yeah, I think I got the legs pretty good, actually. I think this part, though, I could do a little bit better on. Where you get, like... I was gonna have it really funny where... Alright, we'll do, like, she's like... Yeah, where she was stabbing Centaur in the back of the head. I thought that'd be pretty funny, but I'm gonna go against it. Well, what the? That was wild. This one I might not color. Instead of having the thing go through, it might be better to... Alright, now, what do camel ears look like? Kind of just like nubs. Now I need to figure out what a camel's face looks like. Let me make this larger. So he's got nose up here, mouth more down here. sword and change it. Maybe like this. Change head here. So now she's not. It's nearly far back. Usually, I can't wait till. These have been not as smooth as I'd hope, you know. Eventually, I want it to where I just draw it kind of like boom. Like this little cap though. The tall fez. Cool. Alright, I think I'm happy with that. What do you guys think? Probably do like I feel like I could also oh yeah, that's what I need to do. Add shadows to this hump. So the hump goes here. Oh. That. Good. Yeah, I just feel it would take some time to actually render this one out. Or not render, color this one in, I mean. That's what I meant. If someone else wants to color it, I can send you guys the... Alright, Nicodemus, if you want, I can send you the thing. You can color it. Ink. One thing I might do is just slightly move up this. Yeah, it's fun. I spent a while on the centaurs, so I was like in a much better position, I think, to do them. I borrowed a lot from them because a lot of that had some really good design. Like, for example, you need to do this. You need to figure out how to cover up this spot and then make this read like really tall, right? So that you don't just have like this weird connection here. And so I borrowed that. I like that I did the what's it called? The camel head, actually. I thought that was quite fun. Whoa! Whoa!
Dominance has begun their raid upon us. Prepare, chat, for the incoming horde of all 26 of them.
Hey guys, what's up? Alright, you saved it. You saved it right now. By doing that, I feel obligated to
That's my girl.
paint this in. What's up? Hey guys. We're just doing some comic stuff. Someone redeemed
That's my girl. That's my girl.
Jeez. Guys. Someone redeemed a 10k gold channel point thing, and they said, alright, I want a camel tar. So this is what we have. We have a camel tar. Yo, Moths, what's up? How was it? How's your stream? I say this, that I will continue doing this for a reason, because guys, this is what you have to look forward to. If you're gonna stay here for a while, hold on, let me turn the music down. I think it's a little too loud, probably. Trimsheets. A good goblin like, very fun. Sick, I'll have to check out the VOD. Alright. So we gotta color this in. But yeah. That's what we were doing before. It was just trim sheets. It's just painting stone and wood and metal trim sheets. Not the most interesting thing in the world. But we have camels here, camel tars and Goblina. Here was last one. Someone wanted me to draw Goblina eating a loving robot. So I had to go fucking ham on it. Had oil spilling and splashing everywhere. Here's our drawing. Here's Goblina, by the way. And so now I'm just all redeems now that distract me from the work that I need to do are all going to be Goblina related. You have 2 redeems on that 7,500 points and 10k, 7.5k, 10k. One is random and one is you can make it very specific. Is the Camel Tar now canon within your Goblin Girl universe? Maybe. That's the thing. I was opening it. I was like, okay, well, we're gonna chill out on making things canon in the Monsters and Memories universe. You know, because there's some great stuff. I'll get to a lot of the follows here in in a moment address you all. But I was gonna get away from having people have a lot of their stuff come through on Monsters and Memories, because there was some cool stuff that actually some stuff made it onto the website even, right? The tiger people didn't exist, but now we have a look of what tiger people will look like, and that came from people on stream, right? That was let's see, give you an example. So I'm working on this game, Monsters and Memories, for those that don't know. Let's look at the concept art. You can see here the races or whatever that people have, not that we plan on having in game, but if you look down far enough, I think there's some tiger people that were suggested. I just need to find them. Here they are. Right? And so some people had suggested this like tiger type man, and I was like, okay, I'll draw a tiger type man, and they got 3 in, and there was a warrior, a monk, and a wizard. And I thought, okay, that was pretty cool. So, but it actually made it onto the website. I don't know if we're ever gonna make them, or if they're gonna come down down the line expansion wise, or 5 years or whatever. But this was pretty cool. So I'm swapping from moving these guys, this type of illustration stuff, into the Goblin verse, the Gobliniverse, where we have a bunch of fun, more comic Calvin and Hobbes type style of stuff going on. Anyway, that's my spiel about explaining all that stuff. I feel like I've been just ranting for forever. Let me address some of this actually. Kuru, Brendan, Moivon, and Steger. I hope you get value out of this, some of this stream. I hope whether it's art value or laughing at me or something. Welcome. Whatever happened to those Mandrake people you had in the original? Oh, hold on. I just realized I've been avoiding chat for this entire time. Let me go up really quick. Moth people inbound. I love that rotating little wizard with eyes. It's fantastic. I bring you my goblins. Hell yeah. Trimsheets. Humble scrap meal. Yeah, exactly. Anything's possible in the Goblinverse, maybe. Maybe. Whatever happened to the Mandrake people? They're around. They'll probably make it as mobs.
That's my girl.
Almost guaranteed that they'll make it as mobs. They're probably going to be the halflings, main, annoyance type thing. Rev? See, mandrakes are food. Mandrakes are turning into Luxo lamp for Pixar. Yeah, a little bit. What the hell? I was promised trim sheets? Just give me a second. I'll get back to him. Halflings have an incredible adversaries, like the Bixies and EQ. Well, I figured that it would make sense since they're like they deal with a lot with farmland and like growing stuff, right? So they're just like probably pissed off that the mandrakes keep ruining their shit, you know? Alright, I think I'm just gonna paint in Goblin and then get back to mandrakes. Yeah, maybe I'll do like a flat color for the other guy. Oh, I should show you guys actually. There's a very fun version of Goblin a while back where I did a little book, like a little. You could print it out, and actually we did print it out. For one of my classes in university where I explored like the value of eating together and having a dinner time that people can share. It was kind of fun. Let's see if I can find it. Maybe for next stream or something. All dinner time too. I think so. Meal time? I forget. Oh, that is yellow. Alright. We'll leave it at that for now, I think. No, we won't. We're gonna get the brown, and then we'll paint in the brown of this guy. Which means we're just gonna... Is that a camel tar? Yes, it is a camel tar. Is that good? Nice. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Let me give him a red hat. And a little gold. Cool. Camel, llama, zebra, unexplored options. That's true. Alright. Back to... Right, back to the main event, guys. Save. Planning trim sheets, and we're back to trim sheets. We're gonna do wood, I think, next. Trim sheets. Super excited. I love that little Amon. Especially the shoebill beastmen. Oh yeah. They were killer. Well, Sean asked me for a really, what's it called? Beefy bird race. So I had to oblige. Alright, how am I gonna do this? Yeah, I will. This. Do that. Pirate Titan from YouTube says, we're not gonna say it out loud. Thank you. Alright. I need to think about how I want to approach this next piece of wood. Do I want a cut up piece of wood? What does Born wood trim look like? I hope that answers your question, Monotonist. Stupid. It's stupid. Oh, actually, what I could do is instead of that, I could do vertical. Hit that, yep. I need to. How do I? Okay, hold on. If I do this, go. Here's a line, and I go there. Oh, hold on. There's a line. Swap this to smart, sharper, and I go like that. That is 90-degree angle, right? Alright, and then this. Good. And then I go create clipping mask. What? I merge these, merge layers, create clipping mask. Then I go fix outer glow. I do black. And then I go lock this. Cool. Thing is, I need to make sure that it. I could do maybe like this. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, we'll do that, I think. And maybe one in the middle. Have I done this before? Oh, I've done that. So X's will make perfect sense. Yeah. Need to be smart with my layers. Sorry. Merge layers. Good. And then I will make this, and I need to do this. I need to do this. All the way across. I think. Might just be able to do that. This. And then go in here. And delete the middle and put a edge on the outer portions. Oh, this sucks. This is so slow. There we go. Let's delete that. Effects, outer glow. Get that outer glow. Good. This is a great clipping mask. Let's move that into the clipping mask. So it doesn't go over the border. Now we have this, which is good. We have this border, and we have the X's, and what? Excuse me? Oh, that's why. Oh, that needs to... Okay, we'll just hide that for now. What the hell just happened? I moved it over enough where it just... Right, is that perfect? I think so. And then if I do this, please just match up. Doesn't quite match up. Kind of looks cool though, with like a little bit of overlap. If these, merge these layers. Grab this, delete it. Grab this, delete it. Looks kind of cool. Okay. Merge that down now. And we can paint this, make it look really, really good. And once I make this look really, really good, let's see what that looks like in front of it in the first place. Right, clipping mask. So when you're done illustrating everything, do offset the canvas to make it tile? Yes. Yeah. Well, I don't offset the canvas. I offset the what's it called? Just the layer itself. But yes, yeah, pretty much. Alright, so we got that going over. We want it like that, where it goes. Out. I like that. This, that feels right. I'll just paint in on this. All right. Does it look good? I think so. Kind of part of me wants to do like these sides too, or like something here. You know what I mean? And like how's the car? How's it going? Wait, hold on. You asked how it's going. Good. Look at this cursed camel tar that Goblin is riding. I love it. Not that cursed, but it's fun. Oh. 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 Oh, and now that looks kind of like a little sun. Nice. Good. That fits. Cracks. Alright. So, now that we have this all layered out, I can merge this down, and now I just have this. I mean, hold on. Just kidding. Don't merge that down again. I'm gonna do this. Bring it over. See if there's any. Might have to. Yeah, that's good. And I want a custom touch on all of these. So I'll probably like go in and paint or change something per tile. or per section, I mean. But now we have all these that need to create a clipping mask. Then we have all these that could be merged. Layers. And then this can go clipping mask, and now we have ourselves the see? Now we have that as the trim, and I just need to go in and make sure that it doesn't look too obvious. Like right now I'm seeing this light side a little bit too much, so I'm going to go in and change that. And I'm also going to change here, and I'll give it a little bit of a custom touch. I know that not the most efficient, right? But cross. What? Am I still drawing on both sides? Yeah. Alright, so that means we can start in the middle. Cool. Turn that off though. This part right here. That, or I could change the light part over here so it actually is. There we go. Nice. For those who are still around from the raid, feel free to ask, and I actually implore, I implore you, ask some questions, so we're not just well, I mean, you don't have to actually, you don't have to, but if you want to, you know, ask questions. But like, you know, make them questions that you're actually like, there are no dumb questions. You know, you just have to make sure that they're not just like asking questions because Goblin told you to ask questions. You know what I mean? Like if you're actually interested. Don't feel afraid to. Jesus Christ. I am terrible at this. Goblin, to what extent is climbing being implemented into M&M? I'm glad you asked. We have climbing implemented via mud commands. That means we have a grappling hook, and there are places that you can grapple up with that grappling hook. You can say use grappling hook in your little chat box, and you'll use grappling hook because that's cool. How many designs for Shadow Knight armor have you drawn? 1. No, we are not looking at a Breath of the Wild / Pantheon climbing function at all. That's way out of scope for us. Are you kidding me? It means every character would need new animations, and our character controller would need to, and our level design would have to be built around it, and dude, yeah, it's too much. Lovely enthusiasm. Specifically Goblin Shadow Knights. Comrade Goblin, here is my state mandated question. Why goblins? Alright, I'm gonna answer that after the other ones. Okay, there is this one really cool Shadow Knight Goblin sort of. Well, it was called I called it a Fear Knight back a while, you know, when I was doing the illustration. Let me see if I can find it. So I had a bunch of goblins. Oh, here it is. Again, music just it's creeping up on me. It's getting too loud. So I had all these goblins, right? Different little goblins. And then I had this short goblin, tall goblin, short little goblin, you know. And then I drew these. This was for this other project. But look at that motherfucker. It was one of the tall goblins, so it wasn't quite like as Eminem Goblin. How's it going, Sparrow? What's up? Yeah, she got leg. Yeah. So she's pretty cool. That was a long time ago. That was 4 years ago, actually. That was before I started on Witherhome, actually. Also, let's see, slash. You guys should go check out Sparrow. Sparrow does some YouTube videos and Twitch. I don't know. Do you do many Twitch streams? I know you stream with Nathan Napalm every once in a while. But head over to that channel, follow, like, do whatever is available, especially the YouTube. That's where I mostly know Sparrow by, is her great coverage of Eminem and other MMOs and stuff like that. It's nice because there's like a, in my opinion at least, there's like a little community of people going, people that like certain types of games that are supporting each other, and that's always great. You know, it's like we're all here for the same thing. A little bit more on YouTube. Thanks. Really appreciate. No, don't say thanks. You're good. Um, my dog is like trying to figure out where his face goes. He's on my lap right now. Oh yeah, okay. State mandated question from me. Someone says, why goblins? This is just propaganda at this point. There are many answers to this question. I will give you two. One, I really like green. And I also really like drawing anatomy, and I also like screwing around with like proportions and stuff. And goblins fit all of that perfectly. I get to draw green little bodies that are like weird positions, or weird proportions, I mean, and positions, because goblins get up to some funky stuff. Please don't take that anywhere, please. And then the second answer is let's see. What was the second answer to why I like goblins? Why goblins? I really like generic. As a fantasy artist, I really enjoy drawing generic stuff. And everybody has, you know, I wanted to be a fantasy artist for video games. And so I thought, I'm going to draw goblins because every fantasy game needs goblins. And then I thought, I'm just going to draw like a huge variety of goblins. And of course I've settled into my own way of drawing them. But originally I thought, I'm going to start drawing a bunch of variety and just show how, you know, with this one subject matter, there's so many different takes. And so I've done that over the years. A ton of different takes on goblins. And, you know, they go from Warhammer inspired to like Calvin and Hobbes inspired to like my own taste, Mignola inspired, that inspired, all that. So it was just like, just a fun thing. So those are the two reasons of why goblins, but there's many more. I hope that made sense. Thank you for my TED Talk. Thank you for joining my TED Talk. Here's a question. Was TED Talk always bullshit? Like, I feel like there was a time when TED Talk wasn't like bullshit, you know? Where you go to TED Talk and you're like, oh wow, that really changed my way of thinking about X, you know? Am I crazy? Oh, I think they diluted it and didn't have as much like weight behind it. Um, with TEDx. Yeah, probably. Did you guys know I did a TED Talk? I did a TEDx? A couple years later, I asked the organizers to scrape it from the internet. And they did. Holy shit. That was cringe. Never want to think or do anything about that ever again. I have PTSD when it comes to TED Talks. There was a time like I feel like when Rodney Mullen or like someone that like is really good at their career, you know, they come up and they do a little talk about things, you go, oh yeah, that's good, you know, that's trustworthy. Klasky. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, how does that look? I think that looks pretty good. And I might have to, well, chill out. Lift that a bit. Nice. Yeah, Rodney Mullen's a beast. Alright, let's do filter, other, and, or sorry, not other. We're going to filter, sharpen. We're going to chill the hell out. As you can see, it can get pretty intense. I think I need to lower the, okay, there we go. And then we'll try the filter, smart sharpen. Oh, I might have to, 1 second. This top bar is just way too much. So if I do this, layer, go up. Yeah, I get that. I can't nudge anything up, because I don't want to nudge anything up. Like this area is empty. Yeah, I know that. Hello? There we go. Alright. Mess this up. Huh? Okay, let's check the other side. What the? Am I going crazy? Am I taking crazy pills? Alright. Anytime. Okay. We need to get rid of that entirely. Select inverse, and then filter, sharpen, or sharpen. Now we can sharpen that separately from that other thing. Okay. 2K. It's gonna be 2K exported to 2K. All right, I think that's actually. I think we're good. I think that's a good texture. So now what we have. See how it's a lot, man. It's a lot. We have. We have stone, wood. Yeah, we have a lot of textures, you know. And they have a lot of variety, and not just variety, but they have a lot of like character to them. And so it takes a lot of time to. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I was like, this needs to be merged down like that. So now, like that. Okay, perfect. Save. It's good. So now we have metal next. So we have to do like a little metal trim that's smaller, and it's going to be a different, like, have different character. Does the team do any coloring of the textures within Unity? Yeah. So like, for example, most of these textures. Oh, that's one thing that I should do actually. I should add in a little bit of color variation to the brush stuff. For my next little bit, and then because what ends up happening is we do this. We essentially do this here. Take a look. So in engine we do this. Let me do like a brown. Like that. We go right clipping mask, and we have essentially like an overlay, and then we can change how much, and then all of a sudden we have that, which is pretty cool, right? But then with this, what we can do clipping mask. What we can also do with this is I can go like this. This is gonna look weird for a bit. And if I add a little bit of hue variation into the original, right? So this is, this one here is color. Hold on, I think I need to, yeah, there we go. So now we can have color variation within the painting itself, within this, that we can change based off of like saturation. So we essentially saturate this up, and this is sort of what it looks like without it, right? You can see those colors in there, right? And then we paint on top of that, and then we have color variation within, and we just have to alter that as we see fit. So bring it down to a reasonable level, and it doesn't look so, because it's built into the texture, this color variation, we can ramp that up in game, and we don't have such a incredibly like ugly. We can also do this where we combine things, but we don't have a incredibly ugly like just pasted in monochromatic sort of thing. So like when you go here, you see over here, let me bring this color thing up. This is super important actually when you're doing textures. See that? See how the hue is bouncing up like this? That's what you want. You want that. Because if you don't, right, I'm going to take out this, and I'm just going to make this, I'm going to turn this to like color. Right? And I'm going to change that so it looks decent. Okay. A little flat, but sure. When you do that, oh, I need to change this to 100%. There we go. It looks weird. Yeah, to what's already there. Yeah. It looks weird. Just, it looks like too fake, you know? So you want color variation in there so it doesn't look like this fucking uncanny valley stuff. In my opinion, that's what you want. Anyway, so that's a little thing on color. And of course we can adjust the color, just we have some tools in Unity to adjust the color and stuff, so that's what that's about. Alright, okay. That being said, I think I'm done for tonight. I did 2 textures. I kind of wanted to push for a little bit more. But you can always get what you want. You try sometimes. Just might find. Get what you need. Cool. So it's not just applying a flat color across the whole thing, it's adjusting relative to what's already there. It is applying a flat color to the whole thing, but because there's color underneath already that you can adjust on a slider, like how much of that color actually shows, the grayscale has color to it, right? The grayscale has a little bit of color brought into it, and we can go, I'm going to saturate this up, and then we can put color over top of that, and so some of the saturated colors that we put there shine through, and it's really useful, especially on like really saturated colors of like wood, right? Because then you can, the hues kind of like show through when you amp it up. It's extremely way too much on like pastel colors though, right? And so you have to bring that back down to grayscale instead of having such a saturated grayscale image underneath, or saturated image underneath. Anyway, thank you for coming to my trim sheet talk. We're almost done. We're almost done Night Harbor trim sheets. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then all these caps, which will be super, super quick in comparison. Yeah. All right, everybody. Let's find somebody to raid. My guess is who do we want to raid? Who do we want to raid? I don't have anybody that I want to raid, I think. Oh, yes I do. Oh yeah. That's who we're gonna raid. Yeah, make sure that the name is right. All right, everybody, get in. We're raiding. $28 viewers, is that it? I don't know how many viewers that we have concurrently. 33, 29. We're rating. Everybody get in. There's a couple people. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good rest of the, or I hope your week's good. Yeah, because it's Sunday. Let's go.
With the raid at 30. Thanks, Goblin. How you doing? Hope you had a good stream tonight.